I'm back. I'll be using the simulation environment to show how the conditional access optimization looks like. Although some parts may be disabled, we may not have a full look and feel on this, but let's just go. So I'm clicking on it's up. I'm on the Microsoft Entra Admin Center right now. This is the simulation for it. The first thing is you can see I'll click on this go to agents. I can do this here, straight here, or I can go to conditional access. Here you can see the conditional access optimization agent. Basically, the overview tab of conditional access policies now shows the snapshot of conditional access optimization agent as well. You can even view suggestions. With this, you view the suggestion made by the conditional access optimization agent. Let's look at the coverage. Okay. So now we can see the users without conditional access policies. We can see the percentage of users not covered by conditional access policies as well. Let's go back to the overview. I'm going to click on Conditional Access Optimization Agent. Let's click on this. Let me expand it for us to see well. Okay. In this place, let me go to the settings first. Let's see the settings. This place is where you configure the settings for the agent. By default, the agent will run once every 24 hours. By default, it is on. But if you want to stop the agent from running automatically, you can toggle this off. You can off this off. And when you want it to run, you come back here and put it on. Here you can also see the objects covered by the optimization agent. So by default, it covers new users in the last 20. It scans for new users in the last 24 hours and new applications in the last 24 hours. You can also disable whichever one you don't want to run. Maybe you don't want to run for new applications. You can disable that as well. Here basically shows us the permission and identity of the agent. You can see the agent has read access and write access. For the read access, it can get details for users, application groups, and conditional access. For the write access, it can create new groups and new conditional access policies in report-only mode. Basically, remember that the agent is running on behalf of the administrator. It uses the identity and permission of the administrator. Assuming Cynthia now, I'm the administrator. It will run on behalf of Cynthia. That is what it is. Here, you can edit instructions to the agent. Maybe you want the agent to exclude some accounts, let's say you have an emergency access account, you put that instruction here. You want the agent to exclude global administrators, you put the instruction here in natural language. So this is the settings for the conditional access optimization. This is where you see suggestions. These are the suggestions made by the agent. So here you can see different suggestions. Let's just click one of the suggestions. Click on review suggestion. On the review suggestion page, you'll notice that you can duplicate it, you can edit this part of it, and also download the JSON file as well. So, but now let's look at the suggestions. So here the agent found 2 users that are not in scope of a policy requiring password change for high-risk users. It has found 2 users that are not covered by the policy. So it also gives you the user impact. So the policy requires users identified as high risk to change their password and complete MFAs. You can see that as well. And it shows you the policy details. Now, you can either click to apply the suggestion. Let's see, can we apply? Suggestion applied. I've applied the suggestion. Let's go back with the suggestion applied. You can see the policy impact. You can see the policy impact of this conditional access policy details. Let's check again. I want to check another one. review suggestion. This is two users are not in the scope of a policy requiring multi-factor authentication. Assuming we want to see the agent's full activity, explaining why it's saying this, what process it needs to take, you just click here, view agent's full activity. So this is where you see the workflow or the process map. And normally there's also an explanation on what the workflow is all about. I think the simulation doesn't have that now. Okay, now we can see you can see policy app drifts, user drift, success, policy merge. You can see everything that it has done. Here you can see no new application found in the last 24 hours. So when it scanned, it found no new application. You can also see here determine all new users in scope of at least one conditional access. You basically see every step. The merge, when it merged, if it merged policies, basically it tried to check for a policy merge. It scanned about 69 policies and found no similar policies. There was no policy merge here. This determined all users were in scope. You can see that process flow and explanation, the activity map showing every step taken in which it is to achieve whatever result or suggestion. That is the whole conditional access optimization agent. Here you can see the activities of the agent, when the run started, the duration of the run, the status, how many suggestions it made during that run. You can see all those details. Let's see, same view activity. It takes you to the activity map again for each of those runs and the duration. That is where you can see the conditional access optimization agent into play. Let's see, have I covered coverage? To talk about the coverage, talk about viewing the suggestions here. Here you can see currently the agent is, I think because it's simulated, can I run the agent? Like, because it's a simulation right now, it's like a sandbox, I cannot run the agent. You can run the agent, and once you run the agent, you can see now the agent is active. This one tells when the agent finished running and the next schedule of the agent. You know, it scans, takes place every 24 hours. You see the performance highlight for the last 30 days. Here you can see 120 unprotected users discovered. The compute units, the agent, you require security compute units. You can see how much of the compute units the agent has used as well. Basically, it helps you to be able to budget and check usage. That is it. I think that is it from the simulation environment. And I know that Microsoft is also doing lots of updates regarding this as well, because it's pretty new. More updates will be coming up as well. I don't know, I think I'm really excited about this conditional access optimization agent. And I'm always in for something that makes life easy, faster, and productive. So this is it for now. Thank you. Bye.